we're back in Prague. Actually, I'm on Visegrad. That's a hill over here, close to the center of the city. Quite a touristic place. It has some nice parks, and it has a couple of places where you can stop for a beer or a sandwich. Also, a nice cathedral and very nice view above the city from different angles. Now, in today's story, I want to share with you another success, a student landing a job in the beginning of 2023, student that worked with me in the previous year, and I think there are a couple of things you will learn, because on one hand they were completely fine to share with me the compensation package. Maybe that's something that interests you, okay, the money they make and how it's structured, and also how the interview went. Yeah, there are some things that you should keep in the back of your head. So with that being said, let's get into it. Okay, I have it on my phone. It says over here, it has taken me a while to post because I was doing contract to hire and I didn't want to jinx it. But I got an offer a few weeks ago and started as a full-time employee. Now, the job title is that of a UX designer. Keep that in mind. The company, let's just say it's a very large corporation, and they're working on their internal tools, finance application. The location, it was a bit of a discussion over there with the management that it might be hybrid, it might be about a relocation. In the end, they settled for remote, and I think that's fine. Okay, plenty of us nowadays, though the pandemic ended, we still work remote. Salary, and I think that's something that interests many of you. 115,000 is the base salary, 16% bonus, 12,500 yearly RSU, 6% to the 401k match, and $8,000 signing bonus. On top of that, unlimited pay time off and health insurance. According to them, it goes to somewhere around $152,800 per year. They also mentioned that as a contractor they were making around $60 per hour. The background, previously they were an actor and screenwriter. I think that's really unique, that's really cool, totally different, okay, from though I mentor people from different backgrounds. Still, nowadays I think it's quite difficult to make a living just out of that. They mentioned they had to take multiple other support jobs along the way. Years in the workforce, around 10, I would say in design, maybe between 1 and 2. Then LinkedIn and portfolio, I won't disclose that for privacy reasons. They say that the portfolio hasn't been updated since they graduated the boot camp, and I know that for a fact because I'm actually here. I'm one of the mentors that work with them. My role was to help them with the portfolio, providing feedback, guidance, direction, challenging the way they think about design and how they showcase the information they have in the case studies. Okay, it's really fine to switch mentors once in a while depending on your needs. Okay, you might need someone more technical, someone more business oriented, or UI or research oriented. So that's completely fine. It happens, for the students to change mentors. The fun fact, okay, how did they get the job? According to them, they reached out to the hiring manager on LinkedIn, and they say that this is how they got most of the interviews. Introduce yourself on LinkedIn, reach out directly to the hiring manager. This will work if you have a good portfolio and the resume nicely organized and clean for them to easily find the information they want or they need. Otherwise, they will move forward with a different candidate. They say, okay, she asked to chat, we talked on the phone about my previous experience, and she expressed that she was concerned about my lack of UI experience. I can tell you the student has plenty of UI experience, but you cannot compare someone with 1 year of experience to someone with 3, 4, or 5 years. Well, in the end, don't be surprised if the job is advertised as UX designer and well, they ask you to do some UI work or vice versa. Nowadays, they're looking for more rounded candidates. They also say that they wanted them to present a case study to the future direct manager and to them. So that's another thing. Get into the habit of being able to present your work, to have the confidence in delivering a presentation. If you feel the need to rehearse, do that, but this will happen more than often. And you need to be able, yeah, to have a logical flow to whatever you put there in your case studies. Okay, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do feel free to follow, drop me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.